and here we are. But I was able to find some replica guns as a teenager that I could learn how to spin with these fancy holsters. And I was like, oh, I'm going to learn how to spin guns like Roy Rogers. This is going to be good. Because, I mean, Roy Rogers, you guys have seen him spin guns, right? I mean, he'll pull the gun out, he'll do the backward spin, he'll do what we call the forward spin, and the butterfly, like that. He can take it up and over like that. And not only can he do that with his right hand and his left hand,
Whoa.
he can do them both at the same time.
Whoa.
Thank you. So you can imagine what I wanted to do. I'm going to spin guns like Roy Rogers. So I got my holster, and I got ready to that is not funny. So I got the gun out of the holster, and then I started practicing the spinning part. Ma'am, will you do me a favor? Tell it to spin, please.
Spin, please.
Thank you. You see, it listens to you. You see, I have a little confession to make. I have to tell you exactly why my guns don't like to work for me sometimes. It's because of the occupation I had for 10 years. You see, you raise your hand if you've been on the Durango CO, the train. Yeah? Lucky, I haven't been on it yet. Well, there's also a railroad up where I'm from. It's called the Heber Valley Railroad. And they like to give their passengers a Western experience, which means they like to have it robbed. I got the chance to work as a train robber for 10 years. I'll tell you, it's really awkward when you go to the bank to open up an account and they're like, what's your occupation? Train robber? She literally was staring at me on the plane like, what? And she's like, how do I write that down? And my husband comes over, rolls his eyes, he's like, just write down entertainer. But because of that, my guns, I guess they're a little bit too, they want to be like Roy Rogers' guns, always fighting for the right side of the law, and you know me, I'm a train robber. But eventually, you get them to where they start behaving themselves. So after a lot of practice, I got to where I could do all of the gun tricks that Roy Rogers did, well, almost all of them. He can hit what he aims at. I can't. And here we'll do a little bit more.
Whoa.
And by the way, I've got a bad finger on my left hand, so this is actually impressive for me. I'm like, the guns haven't found the floor yet. That's good. And now, I have a little trivia question for you. Did you know that each of the cowboy heroes from the 40s and the 50s, that they had their own signature way of putting the gun in the holster? Did you know that? You see, Roy Rogers, he would put his gun in the holster with a backward spin. But now, if Roy Rogers used the backward spin, sorry, okay, I have a quick confession to make. These holsters used to fit. I had a baby 4 years ago, okay? And that was 4 years ago. I guess I can't blame that anymore, can I? And she's shaking her head like, no, that's on you, dude.